Hey, how's everybody doing? I'm here in Augusta, Georgia at this Army hospital waiting to get unloaded. These are medical uh, cabinets to hold the controlled drugs and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm delivering today. I got 12 of them I got to deliver. I'm waiting on my crew to get here so I can start getting this unpacked. It'll probably take us a couple hours to get everything done. But that's what I'm doing today. Then after that, I gotta deliver some checkout lanes down in Alabama to CVS. And then after that, I gotta pick up a load that goes out to Sacramento. So that's what my week is looking like. Truck has been running good since I got it back. Uh, well, I've mostly been over here in the southeast. So once I get done with this, I'll be heading west. I'll see how it does when I go out west. That's what I'm doing right now. Hey, I wanted to do a quick video. I was listening to uh, Jenkins this morning. He was talking about trucking, and there were times when I was sitting back listening to Stingley and Price. They talk about different things in trucking. It reminds me of some of the things I've been through in my 20 years of trucking. So when I was listening to Jenkins, it reminded me of, he was talking about people getting out there, learning how to fix your truck and save you some money out there on the road. And back a few years ago, I was running up in Michigan. I had a truck with a N14 red top, and I let my fuel get down pretty low. I made it to the truck stop. I was at a Pilot over there on 94, and I got enough time to get some fuel, but when I went into the store to get my receipt and stuff, I pulled out of the fuel aisle. There's a little incline, and by the time I came back out, the truck had shut off. So what had happened was I let my fuel get too low to where the pumps, the filter wasn't primed anymore. So I'm sitting in the fuel aisle, had to get my truck started. So I knew what the problem was, so I had to go get me, I had a Cummins N14 with the red top, and I had to go get me a fuel wrench. The filter was over on here. On these DD14s, the filter is up here. That's for the oil filter, and your fuel filter is right back there. And then you got another filter back there. But with that Cummins N14, the fuel filter was right here. So this is your fuel water separator. It's going to need to be changed soon once it gets up to that black thing. But I had to get the fuel wrench, take the fuel filter off because it needed to be primed. So I took the fuel filter off. I went and got me some fuel additive out of the truck stop, filled up the fuel filter, put it back on. Put it back just snug. You don't over tighten it. You put it back snug. This is the plunger. These DD15s still have a plunger. The new Cummins has an electronic thing where it primes the filter now. But these you still have to plunge it. You unscrew it. You unscrew that plunger, and then you pump it up and down. And once it starts getting tight, screw it back down, and you hit your key and it should restart the truck. It's going to take you about 30-45 minutes because you got to pump from the tank all the way to the filter. So it's going to take you a minute, but it should solve the problem. You should be able to restart your truck after that. I didn't have to call out a service truck. I did it on my own. You're going to get some fuel on your hands, so be prepared for it. So I did that, and I got my truck started and got myself out of that area. Also, hey, good morning, everybody. I'm delivering down here in Alabama. I got these checkout lanes that are going to CVS in the 4 different spots in Alabama. They're quick delivery. They take about 30 minutes. This is touching on another video I'm going to do about pay. Now these machines right here, they say they weigh about 500 pounds. That's what they have on our paperwork. But they're going to pay us 19,600. That's 19,600 pounds as the loading and unloading weight. So for loading these, you get them loaded on at the shipper, and then we unload them. It takes about 30 minutes. We got to pallet jack them off, unload them on the lift gate, get them in the building, and just drop them. It takes about 30 minutes. And we're going to get paid 19,600, which on our statements, it'll show as $296 for 30 minutes of work, plus you get paid 19,600 for loading them on. So that's almost $600 for 30 minutes of work that we actually have to do on these machines. So that's one of the things I want to talk about. But getting these done, I know when I tell people that we have to load and unload, that's an immediate turnoff. But it's not as hard, like I said before, as it sounds doing this job. Some of it, yeah, you gotta put your back into it, but a lot of it is pretty easy. You can do it by yourself. This calls for 2 people, but you don't really need 2 people to do this job. It's just a simple load and unload. You can do it by yourself. So that's it. I'm going to show another pay statement where you can actually see it, and actually you'll see the fuel surcharge. I want to talk about the fuel surcharge. The fuel surcharge this week is up to 31 cents a mile that you get paid. Because the fuel went back up, so the fuel surcharge is 31 cents a mile. I want to talk about that. So these are the blankets out from the job I had yesterday. I had to deliver at a hospital, so these are the blankets from that. So that's what I want to talk about this morning. Let's see. This place doesn't open up till 8 o'clock, so I got a few minutes to wait. Shoot. How you doing? This sheet right here has my loading and unloading.